Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Fruits Basket Season 2 on episode 11 or episode 36 and the overall total episode number. So, anyways, this episode right here was actually really nice and a lot of things to be revealed, especially about Kagura. But anyways, from that aside, we'll get to that important part later, which was the main focus for me in this episode. But there's one part I want to talk about, which, of course, there is some comedy at the beginning, which it's not too important to me. But we have to it that Toru decides to talk to Kyo's Shisho, about this curse. Although Shisho doesn't like the idea of Toru butting in because she's done more than enough than she has to. Like, she's already done what she did more than he could ever even ask for. That's all he could ever ask. That kind of thing. But he decides to help out Toru anyway and tells Toru this, I don't know much about this curse, but Akito, he's like this childlike being who's hysterical and always grabbing needed for attention whatsoever. You guys might be asking me, like, what are you talking about exactly, man? You're kind of confusing me a bit. Well, I don't know. It's like his existence is that of God, something to be feared and respected, and something about these bonds that's known to be the curse to this thing. I don't know whether the curse is because of the transformation or the other thing involved. It's a really complicated situation, but it looks like it might be hinted to something called bonds, And when it comes to these bonds, it looks like to me it's like being binded by Akito, if anything, if that's an easier way to describe it. Well, that's how I'm thinking of how I'm theorizing it or making a hypothesis of it, that kind of thing. But whatever the case may be, it's only like getting Toru to want to still take action, And to me, I appreciate Toru wanting to help out and want to break this curse, and she knows she's going to get punished for it. But at the same time, though, it's her friends or loved ones that care for her greatly is going to be affected by this. I mean, heck, they might appreciate the fact that Toru is helping out, but something else being involved, is only going to... And the repercussions or the consequences or results of what Toru's going to go through, it's going to hurt them way more than getting help from her, because she's doing more than enough, which is why Shisho says, like, to Toru, like, just keep smiling kind of thing. Eventually, Toru would meet Rin, and Rin gives a word of warning as a threat or a warning, whatever the case may be. She says, don't hang out the Somas. You hear me? This is really going to get you into trouble. And Rin decides to ask Kyo Shisho about this situation, Although, like, Shisho knows what Rin wants, and Rin therefore says, like, I'm not going to let her be involved with this kind of thing, This is something that I have to take care of. Aside from that, it looks like to me like Toru would be told by Kyo that he's going to go somewhere out for a bit this Sunday, and, Yuki insults Kyo in a certain way, but Kyo seems to have better self-control. But the reason why Kyo is going out somewhere on Sunday is because he's going on a date with Kagura to tell her something. And Kagura's going to do the same thing, And we have to it that Kagura therefore has some reminiscences of their childhood, or has nostalgia of their childhood. Whichever one I'm talking about. If you watch the episode, you get the idea. If you haven't and you're going to be confused with what I say, forgive me. All I know is she talks about how she met Kyo in a certain location, And eventually, she will later on find out about Kyo's true form when she wants to look at the rosary or something, which Kyo tries to stop her from taking. Eventually, she took it off, sees his true form, and she ran off, But by that time, we have to that Kagura confessed that maybe she was rationalizing her love for Kyo or something, and maybe did a lot of other things, etc., Which seems to be, it may not be real love, or it must be fake. Whatever the case may be, Rin mentioned it, But another thing, too, is that I think Kagura finally confessed to Kyo that she looked down on him, she just never cared for him, and she just saw something as Kyo as below him when she had a difficult childhood herself when it comes to her parents, you know? And we have to it that Kyo tells Kagura you have nothing to apologize for, you know? He also straight up told Kagura right like this, like, I'm not going to fall in love with you, and it's never going to happen at all. That's why I want to tell you. At first, I thought he was going to tell her straight off like he loves Toru Honda and I can't love you because I don't feel the same way, you know? But telling her straight up saying, I won't fall in love with you. It's not going to happen at all in your entire life. So that's why I just want to tell you. And it really breaks my heart to know that Kyo was going to be truthful to that. I mean, this guy, he's always been a stern, cold-hearted, bad-mouthed, delinquent kind of guy when he does it, you know? But when Kagura sees him that he's more calm and everything else, Kyo doesn't really have... Kyo just straight up told Kagura like that. And Kagura, on the other hand, you know, confessed to Kyo that she always looked down on him, but maybe rationalized her love and realized how filthy she is. But in the end, I guess she really told Kyo that she still really loves him, you know, no matter what. And, you know, this really breaks my heart because, you know, the voice actor that does this character, she did a really nice job. And I'm pretty sure everyone knows that voice actor. Anyone who has been watching anime for a long time should know who she is. Hell, I know who she is, and she's phenomenal. That much for sure. But aside from that, you know, even though Kyo knows that Kagura loves him, and even though Kyo tells her, I'm not going to fall in love with you, and Kagura cries greatly because she knows it's never going to happen in the first place, despite etc., because, you know, all that together. Kyo decides to give her one comforting hug, you know, to let her out all in his chest and stayed with her until her tears went dry to a point. And we have to it that Kagura thinks to herself that she doesn't need her pity from her mother and everything else, and just thinks in her mind right now that just a little longer until morning dawns or morning comes about. I want all these sadness, this happiness, all to myself until morning. You know, I'm thinking in my mind, oh my gosh, she did a nice job. Anyways, next episode, people have been making a discussions where it's going to be Hattori's episode, which I don't know what that's going to go, because we all know Hattori, what happened with him, you know, and etc. But guess we can find out later. But hopefully it won't be too ugly. Guess we're about to find out, you know. Anyways, like I said, you know, in simple words, without a lot of detail, Toru wants to find a way to break the curse, so that's what she asked Kyo Shisho, like, what do you know about it? But she couldn't get much out of it. All she could figure out, or this curse could be, is like, it's like bonds, you know, is the hint of it. And, you know, Kagura having to confess to Kyo, and Kyo confessing to Kagura, Kagura saying she looked down on Kyo, and she rationalized her love, or thinking that she could use Kyo for other reasons just to stay away the impurity, you know, that kind of thing. And, of course, like, Kyo straight up told her, I'm not going to love you. It's not going to happen for the rest of your life, you know? But Kyo, I forgot to mention one detail to Kagura, like, no matter how you felt about me, that moment when you played with me, it made me very, very happy, no matter what. And, you know, Kagura confessed her love for Kyo one more time, and therefore cries in his arms when Kyo decides to comfort her, and in a way that how any man should comfort a woman when it comes love unrequited, you know? Anyways, like I said, pretty nice episode. Kagura, you did a nice job confessing everything right there of your ugliness, dark side, and then all that kind of thing. And yeah, looking forward to next episode, you know? So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Toot-toot-toot.